question, Rabbi, what knowledge did Adam and Chava get from the Etz HaDaas?
Good and bad. Right? It's three of knowledge, good and bad, and it's very interesting. So they did not have Yetzer Hara. That's why they were punished so much. Right? So if we were be punished so much, so drastically for every sin that we do, like we would not live like until I don't know 8:30 in the morning, right? Most of us. You understand? So, but why they would punish so severely? Because they did not have Etz HaDaas. They like Adam, when he was created, he did not have like any desire to do any bad. Like today, when you have Yetzer Hara, so of course to get up in the morning, it's like mission impossible. You fight with yourself and then pray, and they try to concentrate this and that. So it's a huge deal. But for them, they did not have, right? And when they get this knowledge of good and bad, so then they realize that they're naked, right? And they start like making these aprons for themselves. You understand? But before that, they didn't have any knowledge of that. So what is the difference? I'm a species, and cow is a species. Cow is like this, without aprons, without any clothes. I'm without clothes. What's the problem? You understand? So, but after the cow does not ask you, or your dog does not ask you for any clothing. Maybe it's in the winter, they have a winter jacket or something, right? But usually they find like that. But for a person, it's not normal to walk without clothing. Why? Because of this knowledge, and it's something is not appropriate. Okay. What else? You're welcome.
Next question, Shalom. Given Adam and Chava sinned without Yetzer Hara, does it mean people would still sin in the era of Mashiach when Yetzer Hara is slaughtered?
No, but so there was no, it was no Yetzer Hara in them. Yetzer Hara is actually into dimensions, something inside of us, inside the outside of us. We actually learned in just recently from Rabbi Dessler that song. So inside of them, they did not have all of the desires. Like inside of us, we do have desires, but inside of them, they did not. But then they have external Yetzer Hara, the serpent. So that they would provoke them, right? And who confuse them. So, but in the era of Mashiach, it's not going to be internal Yetzer Hara, because Hashem is going to slaughter, and of course it's going to combine into one, meaning this external. Is not going to be external Yetzer Hara as well. So totally different time. You're welcome. But still, so the famous question to this, okay, just to continue this topic, the famous question is like, there is such a thing, Ir Hamiklat, this refuge cities. And it says, in Torah, it says that it's going to be 9 refuge cities, but we know there were not 9, it was 3 on Transjordan, right, when Moshe Rabbeinu set out, and it was 3 main one in Eretz Israel proper, right? Of course, there were many cities where Levites where you used to live, but it's Kohanim. That's a different story. But main 3 cities, But in Torah it says 9. So how's 9? So it says when Mashiach is going to come, and the land of the Israel would be much larger. So we will need extra 3 cities. So didn't we just say 5 minutes ago that we don't know Yetzer Hara? Why do you need extra cities? Like who is going to kill who? So now sages explain that these cities of refuge were actually for unintentional sins. Right? So unintentional killing is going to happen. Intentional, no, but unintentional, yes, possible. Okay, what else?
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So I would assume that the Mashiach is going to remove the internal Yetzer that each and every one person has. Depending on the person, is going to be more or less painful, right? I mean, if the more attached the person is to it, the more painful it's going to be for this person.
I think the people who had strong Yetzer, they're not going to survive. Period. Right, in the era of Mashiach. And people who are going to be resurrected from the dead, they would be pure souls, right? That were cleansed of Yetzer Hara a long time ago. You understand? So it's my personal understand. I never saw it, but it's my personal. So it's easier to be a tzaddik or righteous person when you're surrounded by righteous people. So meaning if around you it's going to be everybody is going to act on a certain level of holiness, so you're going to try to act apart. Right? That's why it says go to a religious community. Like when you're going to live in Mount Then, it would be absolutely normal for you to be God-fearing person and show it, because there are many people like that. You understand? So that's my take of this also. Like this era of Mashiach. So since there are going to be a lot people who were resurrected from the dead, so a person would be embarrassed even to show like slight deviation from being righteous. You understand? When you have Rabbi Meir, so you live here, and Rabbi Meir next apartment from you. You understand? Rabbi Akiva across the street. Okay, what else?
That would be amazing.